Here comes Alexei. Fink charging hard at the end.
It is Orlando who makes his presence felt.
McIntosh is fading. Pallister is surging. Look at Ledecky go.
Ledecky has sprinted clear.
Long live the queen of the 800 free.
Richard Walsh goes in now and touches in championship record time.
Finally gets that long-awaited goal.
The neutrals are chasing, but they're not going to get there.
Charging here towards the finish for gold and a new world record.
The USA have done it.
Hops it, earns silver.
Wow! Shane Coppins, 154 free.
Katie Ledecky continues the legend.
What a moment for the young American.
This is fabulous from the USA.
Smith backs up for Olympic silver.
Silver again to Smith. Curzon the bronze. Smith the silver medal. Burkhoff the bronze.
4 silvers for Reagan Smith.
Burkhoff coming hard and gets gold.
The United States take the silver.
Sticks in there for bronze.
Weinstein the bronze medal. Another one for the Walsh family, a silver medal, and the USA bronze. United States takes silver.
Reaches in for silver.
She's going to do it.
Douglas world gold.
In a championship record time.
The American will deliver another goal.
A beautiful swim.
We gotta go.
Luke Orlando gets it done.
Healthy boundaries between athletes and coaches is so important.
Good to see you all filing in for the Friday night finals. We should have an exciting lineup for you this evening. Don't forget that after 16 years, the Pan Pacific Swimming Championships presented by One America Financial are returning to Irvine, California, August 12th to the 15th. Don't miss this opportunity to cheer on the fastest swimmers from around the globe and get a glimpse of what's to come at the Los Angeles 2028 Olympic Games. Tickets are selling fast, so secure your spot today by visiting usaswimming.org/panpacks. Well, our 200 of stroke events are going to semifinal here at the Sacramento Pro Swim Series stop. Last night we did semifinals of the 200-meter breaststroke. To select our 8 individuals to compete in tonight's championship final. First up will be the women's 200-meter breaststroke. Pro Swim Series record set in 2024 by Kate Douglas is also the U.S. Open record, the fastest swim ever in American waters. That is a 2:19.30 for Douglas of the New York Athletic Club. American record from Douglas at 2:18.50, set at the Singapore World Champs.
Crowd here in California ready for the women's 200-meter breaststroke final. Kate Douglas, the American record holder, reigning Olympic and world champion. Michaela Tan making a name for herself out of San Ramon Valley Aquatics and swam at the World Juniors for Singapore last summer. Having her 73rd the 200 IM, ripped off a new personal best to be the #1 qualifier for this final. There's Celia Slingstadli from Cal Aquatics, swam the last 2 worlds for her home nation of Norway. Addie Robillard, Alto Swim Club at Stanford, she'll be in lane #2. Katie Christopherson swims in college at Virginia, representing Swim Atlanta, second of the 200 IM at this meet. She's alongside in lane 3. There's Tan, 16, top time in the semifinal round by about 7/10. Elise Kalmar from Hungary. She had the top time in 3 laps, second quick in the semifinals with a personal best. Melina Girardou from Maverick Aquatics at Colorado Mesa, the French woman with a lifetime best herself in the semifinal round. Jenna Polkinen from Finland, swimming this race for her country at the World University Games last summer in Germany. And Eva Maluka, 2-time Olympian for Latvia, college swimmer at Georgia, 4th in the 400 IM, her best showing from this meet so far. So a lot of international flavor, and Christopherson, the American, was 3rd at the U.S. Nationals in this race last summer, went on to take 5th at the World University Games in Germany.
Take your marks.
Last night's semifinals, the top performer was Tan, a 16-year-old out of Sierra Leone. She's currently in lane 4. Her time is 2:36.37, vaulted her to #7 all-time in the 15-16 age group. And national age group record 25.35.
Slingstadli leading after the over the 50 time screen in #1. World Championships. Some college golden hairs of Cal has the lead. Another collegiate in Elise Kalmar from Colorado School of Fresno State. And she had the best time in the prelim round, starting to slide into contention in lane #5.
Still in control. The halfway time is 110.9. Kalmar, 111.13, just 1/100th ahead of the fingertip.
Again, swam all 3 breaststroke events at the World Juniors last summer. Final in the 100 breaststroke semifinals, 50 and 200. Right now, Tan opening up a lead of about 6/10 over Kalmar and everybody else as they cruise towards home here in the women's 200 breast.
Miss
And that's going to be the difference in the race. The 16-year-old personal best in the semi round and exceeds it again by 0.02 of a second to grab the win here at the TYR Pro Swim Series. Kalmar holds off Kristoffersen for second. But the youngest performer in the race, the fastest, Michaela Tan with the win here in Sacramento. And here's Michaela with Nicole Auerbach.
The youngest swimmer in the field and the fastest swimmer in the field, a new personal best for you. And you really looked like you took control of that race in that third 50. Can you walk us through the strategy?
Yeah, I knew that my second 100 could be really good because I've been doing really well in my training. So I knew I could really bring back home that second 100.
You had a personal best, you just have a new personal best. What have you learned about yourself in the 200 breast here in Sacramento?
I think I've learned to be really patient in the first 100 and really not look at other people because I know that my back half is definitely my strength.
Well, congratulations, Michaela.
Thank you.
A 16-year-old exuding patience? Who'd have thunk it? Working out well for Michaela Tan as she manages her race effectively and finds her way to the finish first to grab the first win of this latest session here at the TYR Pro Swim Series, Sacramento.
For the men's 200-meter breaststroke, the pro swim record 2:08.18, set in 2024 by Matt Fowler from the University of Pennsylvania. And now, please welcome the championship final of the men's 200-meter breaststroke.
From Tower Bridge here in Sacramento to North Natomas Aquatic Center for more action here from the TYR Pro Swim Series men's 200-meter breaststroke final, including Carlos Comarti from Pinnacle Racing, his college home at Virginia Tech, the Spaniard, short course world champion of this race in December of 2024, then took 7th at the long course world championships last summer in Singapore. Top time in both the prelims and the semifinal to grab lane 4. Lane 1 is where Daniel Lee is from Rose Bowl Aquatics, swims in college at Stanford. Xavier Ruiz, national record holder for Puerto Rico, 19-year-old repping North Carolina Aquatic Club. Andrew Eubanks is 18. He's in lane 3 from the Dolphins Portland Swimming in Oregon. Semi-finalist of the 200 breast at the U.S. Nationals last summer. Comarti hanging out in lane 4, fastest time in the semis by almost a second and a half. Yamato Okadome, the 20-year-old from Japan, wowed everyone, sweeping the 100 and 200-yard breaststrokes with NCAA titles for Cal in March. He was second quick at the semifinals. Lane 6, Josh Matheny, Pennsylvania native, out of Indiana Swim Club, Olympic and world finalist in this event. 23-year-old alongside AJ Pouch from Pinnacle Racing at Virginia Tech, 5th in Singapore last summer in this race at his world championship debut. And Eli Martin makes it 3 Hokies from Virginia Tech in this final. He won a swim off yesterday for the final spot of the 8 here to race for the title in the men's 200 breast. Matheny and Pouch rowdy. And again, last couple of summers, they've both been in the ultimate race of the season for the United States.
Take your marks.
The speed assembled in this field. One of these athletes could emerge victorious here. Comarti of Spain at 2:11.50 last night to get that spot in lane 4.
And Okadome starting to show some great signs, but as you alluded to, Rowdy, Japan is loaded right now in this event.
2:12.85. Have to get down to 2:12 below to break into the top 15 by the time. Comarti 28.9 on the first 50. Okadome of Japan is lane 5 with 29.2.
Biggest event for the United States in Irvine, California, coming up in August. Right now, Comarti by almost a full second over Okadome. Pouch trying to make a back half charge here. The second half of the 200 breast.
AJ Pouch and Josh Matheny, the only swimmers that have previously been under 10 on the 200 breaststroke. 102.02. Okadome 102.88.
Pouch, the closest of that American duo, along with Matheny, but doesn't look like anybody is in range. Carlos Comarti was fastest in the prelims, quickest again in the semifinals, and the fleetest in the championship round 2 to take the win in Sacramento by almost a full second over Okadome.
Second is Okadome.
Pouch does bring home 3rd.
He stopped the clock at 2:12.3.
We're at 2:12.59. That will improve his standings to number 21 all time in the 17-18 age group.
anybody even close. Okadoma does go his best time by not too much, but it is a PB nonetheless. That counts for a lot. And then talk about Powell going from 5th to 3rd.
And the experienced performer from Spain able to cruise his way to the win. Okadome going faster than he's ever gone long course before in this event to take second. Pouch along with the teenager Eubanks, who personal best as well, and Nicole is with our winner.
We've seen some great swims from you in the 200 breast here in Sacramento. What were you happiest with in that final?
I mean, I wanted to control the race from the beginning. I think my last 50 was really slow because, I mean, it's an in-season time, so it's pretty good for now. And yeah, I'm excited for this summer at Europeans because the field is going to be really stacked there.
So what does the performances here tell you about where you are in your training? What needs to ramp up?
I mean, now we're doing so much volume and intensity. We had altitude camp with AJ, and yeah, we're both excited for the future to do a really good taper and shake, and I think we're ready to go soon.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
So coming up next, 200 meters of butterfly semifinals for both the women and the men. Just about a minute away until we introduce semifinal number 1. The record board for the 200 meter butterfly dominated by Summer McIntosh. She's got the junior world standard at 2:03.03, the pro swim record at 2:04 flat, and the U.S. Open record, 2:02.62. All those belong to Summer McIntosh of Canada. Reagan Smith's American record is a 2:03.84, and the world record from Lu Zige of China back in 2009 is a 2:01.81. Introducing semifinal 1 of the women's 200 meter butterfly, lane 1, California Aquatics, Catherine Hazel. 2, swim streamline, Lori Awad. 3, Sandpipers and UCLA, Aberdeen Gwynn. 4 for Sandpipers and University of Michigan, Bella Sims. Lane 5 from Sandpipers and Florida, Michaela Mattis. Lane 6, Bend Swim Club, Emma Bronson. 7, Markham Aquatic Club, Alice Ginn. Lane 8, Upper Dublin Aquatic Club, Olivia Auwarter. Semifinal 1, 200 meter butterfly. 212.4 this morning from Sims of Michigan. And a 28.6 as Sims charges out in front here with Emma Bronson second. 30.0 for the 17-year-old out of Oregon. Sims 100 meters in with a 102.30, her lifetime best in the 200 fly. A result of her efforts at the Pro Swim Series in Fort Lauderdale in 2023, a 209.89. On that swim, Sims was out at a 101.4, so a little above that pace here tonight in Sacramento. Bronson holding second at 104.9. Then it's Michaela Mattis, the All-American in the 1650 free out of Florida. She's in lane 5. Mattis into second place with a 35.3 on the third 50. Sims was 34.9, 137.2. Moving into the top 4, Alice Jin from lane 7, the 15-year-old from Markham Aquatic Club out of Canada. And Sims with a very impressive controlled semifinal swim of 212.55, pretty much matching her morning speed and taking the comfortable victory ahead of Emma Bronson at 216.20 for second, Mattis third at 216.59 here in semifinal 1. Lane assignments for semifinal number 2. In 1 from Bellingham Bay Swim Team, Grace Sorensen. Lane 2, Empire Kansas City Swim Club, Lucy Velty. 3, Pleasanton Seahawks, Ella Legg. 4, Alto Swim Club, Caroline Brecker. 5, University of Nevada, Moji Fuljam Jumrus. And 6 for the Walnut Creek Aqua Bears, Stephanie Iana Cone. 7, Swim Streamline, Sophia Richard. Lane 8, Empire KC Swim Club, Kinley Baber. This is semifinal 2 of the women's 200-meter butterfly. Semifinal 2. Brecker coming off a national title last summer in this event at 205.80. On that performance, she was out in a 27.7, 28.3 tonight, leading Fuljam Jumrus. The Thai native representing Nevada in lane 5, 29.7 for Fuljam Jumrus. Third, Velty in 229.9. Bricker did go on to final at the World Championships in Singapore last summer in the 200-meter butterfly, taking 6th place overall. Here out in a 101.5. Foljam Jumrus 103.5. Velti 104.3. As we see a leg of Pleasanton moving up with a 34.4, split into 2nd place. Leg at just 14 years of age at 2:18.0 this morning. Takes it to 16.5 to break into the 13-14 all-time rankings in this event. Bricker 33.5. Here comes Caroline Bricker, 209.53 from Bricker. That puts her less than a second out of the top 10 for world standings in 2026. Second, Foljam Jumrus, 214.59. Third goes to Ella Legg, who drops all the way down to 216.9. Now within striking distance of a top 100 performance. Results of our semifinals. These are the qualifiers for tomorrow night's championship final. Caroline Bricker, Bella Sims, Moji Foljam Jumrus, Emma Bronson, Michaela Mattis, Ella Legg, Stephanie Iannacone, and Lucy Velti qualifies 8th with a 2:18.74. Finalists in event 19, the time is 5:29, and you have 30 minutes in which to declare your intentions. USA Swimming scratch rules are in effect. We are ready now for the men's 200-meter butterfly. Starting out with semifinal 1 in lane 1 from First Colony Swim Team is Jack Madden. Lane 2, Laker Ridge Swim Team, Zach Power. 3, Fort Collins Area Swim Team, Micah Moore. 4 for the University of Minnesota, Joey Tepper. Lane 5, Team Puerto Rico, Andres Brooks. 6, Tsunami Swim Team of Kansas City, Alice Creasy. 7, Cypress Fairbanks Swim Club, Andrew Te. Lane 8 for the UBC Thunderbirds, Andrew Coombs. Semifinal 1, men's 200-meter butterfly. Joey Tepper out in a 26.6. This morning, 27.5 on his way to a 2:01.6, the second fastest swim of the day in the 200-meter butterfly. Tepper, the New Jersey native, has been with the University of Minnesota. Known for his open water prowess. multi-time member of Team USA's Open Water World Championship team going back to 2022. Most recently finishing 12th in the world in the 10K at the 2025 World Championships. Beside him, the Austin native Andres Brooks representing Puerto Rico. Andres was a 57.6 at the 100, then a 31.1 as he gains a bit on Tepper. Brooks, who attends George Washington University. He's got a lifetime best of 202.37. That was done this morning. Tepper in 4, Brooks in 5. Those will be the top two here in semifinal number 1. And the time from Tepper, 2:00.49. That's a best time. 2:00.87 from Brooks, also delivering a personal best. Third is Zach Power in lane 2, 2:02.72 for Laker Ridge Swim Team. Lane assignments for semifinal 2 and 1 from Cypress Fairbanks Swim Club, Ian Maldonado. Lane 2, Swimming Canada, Reuben Doman. 3, Spire Swim Club, Min Huang. In lane 4, representing the Jersey Wahoos, Henry McFadden. Lane 5 from Seattle Metropolitan Aquatic Club, Charlie Cancelmo. Lane 6, St. Petersburg Aquatics, Grant Sanders. Lane 7, representing Dartmouth University, Jacob Turner. Lane 8, Seattle Metro, Luke Dunn. Semifinal 2, men's 200 meter butterfly. McFadden, your top seed. Two-time World Championship team member. His specialty is the 200 freestyle. He won that event here. Grant Sanders from lane 6. Sanders has been swimming just about every single event here. The 2 free, the 2 IM, the 2 breast, the 4 IM, the 400 free. Here he is in the 2 fly, leading the way with a 56.6 at the 100. Jacob Turner, 57.05 for second, ahead of McFadden at 57.62. Sanders with a lifetime best of 159.9, McFadden at 159.0. Fastest best time of this field belongs to the 16-year-old in lane 5, Charlie Cancelmo out of Seattle. Cancelmo ranks number 11 all time in the 15-16 age group at 158.27. Third 50, McFadden turns it on with a 31.01. Cancelmo with a 30.9, suddenly to the top three. Cancelmo from lane 5. At 16 years of age, expertly executing this 200 butterfly, home in a 31.6 and a 2:00:38. Less than a half second behind your winner, Henry McFadden, 159.91 for McFadden. Third is Doman of Canada, 2:01.24. We should see all three of those gentlemen advance to tomorrow night's final in the 200 butterfly, and we'll have those final qualifiers for you in just a moment. Here are the 8 gentlemen advancing: Henry McFadden, Charlie Cancelmo, Joey Tepper, Andres Brooks, Raymond Doman, Min Hwang, Ian Maldonado, and Zach Power, 8th for Lakeridge with a 2:02.72. Swimmers in the men's 2-fly, the time is 5:38. You have 30 minutes in which to declare. Prepare now for the 50-meter freestyle events. We'll have consolation and championship finals for each gender in this race. As we head down to the opposite end of the pool, Pro Swim Series record in the women's 50 free, 24.17. That goes back to 2016 and Sarah Sostrom of Sweden, who is also the world record holder at 23.61. Consolation final of the women's 50 free. Lane 1 is Molly Terry, 2L Scott, 3 Chloe Stepanek, 4 Katrine Otaegi. In 5, Marina Spadoni, 6 Lila Capina, lane 7 Ella Gakatil, lane 8 Lucy Velty. Tight race here with Ella Gakatil of Fort Collins area out in front, and a 25.79 does get the victory in the console final. Second, Chloe Stepanek, 25.90. Third, Lila Capina, lane 6, 25.94. Introducing the championship final of the women's 50-meter freestyle. These are the line assignments and won the 2025 Tier Pro Championship finalist in this event. Representing South Florida Aquatic Club, Lismar Lyon. Racing out of lane 2, the Toronto World Cup runner-up in the 50 free. From Swimming Canada, Taylor Ruck. Lane 3, representing Cyprus, is the Cypriot national record holder in this event, Kalia Antonio. And lane 4, 2025 World Championship finalist representing Poland, Kasia Rasik. Lane 5, representing the New York Athletic Club, the 2026 NCAA champion in the 50 freestyle, Tori Husk. Lane 6, the ACC championship finalist in the 50 free, representing the University of Louisville, Caroline Larson. Lane 7, the French national champion in the 50 free, representing Sun Devil Swimming, Marie Vatel. Lane 8, a three-time NCAA All-American for California Aquatics, Mary Amber Molu. This is the championship final of the women's 50-meter freestyle. Wasik of Poland, the only swimmer to break 25 seconds in the prelims this morning. Her national record of 23.95, and she's got control of this race, stopping the clock in at 24.41. That's good for number 5 in the world for this calendar year. Second, Taylor Ruck at 24.59. That'll tie her for number 9 in the world standings. Third, Antonio, lane 3, 24.83. And that is a new national record for Cyprus from Kalia Antonio.
A 24-1 gets the win for you, Kasia. What were you happiest with that final?
I mean, just execution. We've been doing a lot of technique. So coming here, I just want to do my best and try the things that I've been working on.
We're a little over 2 years away from the LA Olympics. Don't want to put too much pressure on you to make another Olympic team, but how motivating is that and the opportunity that awaits?
Oh, it's so special. I mean, Olympics, my to-be 6 Olympics, that's, I mean, definitely the dream. And I'm going to do my best to be there, represent my country, represent USC. I went there to school, so LA is definitely my place.
We hope to see you there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Staging now for the men's 50-meter freestyle, the pro swim record 21:43 set earlier this year by Chris Giuliano of Longhorn Aquatics. Consolation final. In 1 is Coco Bratinov, 2 Yuri Kissel, 3 Guido Buscaglia, 4 Mikkel Schroeders, 5 Jonathan Tan, 6 Jerry Fox, 7 Jordan Ragland, 8 is Henning Kolsman. Jerry Fox on top of the water in lane 6 and taking the win with a 22.31 ahead of Kissel, the Missile of Canada, lane 2, 22.50. Then it's Coco Bratnoff in lane 1, 22.53. Let's meet the championship final of the men's 50 freestyle. Lane 1 is representing California Quenex, 4th in the 50 free at the French Elite National Championships, Nans Monzellier. Lane 2, a 2-time All-American representing Virginia Tech, Brendan Whitfield. Lane 3, a 2025 World Championship finalist in this event from Fast Swim Team, Santo Condorelli. Lane 4 was last night's 100 butterfly champion from the University of Alabama, Sean Newell. Lane 5, short cord world's bronze medalist in the 50 free for Azura, Florida Aquatics, Dylan Carter. Lane 6, 2022 world silver medalist in the 50 free representing MA Swim Academy, Michael Andrew. Lane 7, a 2026 All-American for Ohio State, representing Swimming Canada, Ruslan Gaziev. Lane 8 is the Bahamian national record holder in the 50 free, representing the Bahamas and Tennessee, Lamar Taylor. Championship final, men's 50-meter freestyle. Could be Michael Andrew in lane 6. Newald looking strong though in 4 and taking the win with a 21.92. Right behind him, Brendan Whitfield, Virginia Tech, 21.99. Rounding out the top 3 out of lane 8, Lamar Taylor, 22.10. Just 5 100ths off his national record.
Win here in Sacramento, first the 100 fly, now the 50 free. What were you happiest with that performance?
Honestly, I mean, the field's great. We've got Michael, Santo, Dylan. I mean, their legs just precede them, so to be honest, I'm just happy I got to the wall first, and yeah.
You're coming off of your season with Alabama and NCAA swimming, and now 2 wins here. How did that prepare you, and how does that propel you this summer?
I think what the Americans are really good at is, just the skills, because short course yards are so little swimming, so you've got to get all the elements right, otherwise you're just dead in the water. So I think really working on those things has helped me, and carrying that on to long course season this summer, Eurochap, so hopefully I'll do good there.
Thanks again. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, the Dutchman craning to look to see if the numbers were pretty good. The results good. Number 1 and a victory in the men's 50 free.
Well, we still got about a minute plus here as we get ready for our next set of semifinals. This will be the women's 200-meter backstroke. The pro swim record set by Reagan Smith in 2024 is a 2:03.99. Smith also with the U.S. Open record, 2:03.80, and the American record, 2:03.35. Let's meet our contestants in semifinal number 1, lane 1 from Riptide Swim Team, Marin Deneen. Lane 2 for the New York Athletic Club, Tori Husk. Lane 3, Phoenix Swim Club, Chloe Iletta. Lane 4, Wolfpack Elite, Ryan White. And 5 for Eastern Express Swim Team, Kennedy Dobson. Lane 6, Fresno State Swimming, Riley Clark. 7, Canyons Aquatic Club, Emma Hussein. 8, Swimming Canada, Bridget Burton. Semifinal 1, women's 200-meter backstroke. Ryan White at 2:05.13. Fastest best time of this field by quite a bit. No one else has been under the 2-minute 10-second mark. This morning, White was at 2:11.99. Next best was Dobson of Eastern Express and Georgia at 2:14.95. The Dobson's best time goes back to 2022, I believe, at 2:12.5. 103.0 from White leads Dobson. 104.7. Third, lane 8, Bridget Burton. 105.45. Much faster than her prelim pace. Burton was out in a 108.0 this morning. This week here in Sacramento, Kennedy Dobson putting on quite the show. Runner-up in the 200 free. She swam in the 100 back final, took 4th in that race. She won the 400 IM. And she's got the top seed for the 400 freestyle later tonight. Third 50, White 32.89 for the 2-time World Championship medalist. Most recently 2022 bronze medal in the 200-meter backstroke. 2023, she got into the final, the Fukuoka World Champs in the 2-back, taking 6th place overall. And Ryan White takes the victory with a 209.16, makes it look easy in semifinal 1. Dobson second, 213.2. Third to Bridget Burton at 218.22. 4th through 7th place. Pretty tightly contested there. And we'll see how that shakes out after semifinal 2. Just 8 spots in tomorrow night's final of the women's 200-meter backstroke. Lane assignments for semifinal 2 and 1 from Bellevue Club Swim Team, Sutton Forbes. Lane 2, Alto Swim Club, Lavinia Sim. 3, Dart Swimming, Lauren Lonsdale. 4, Wisconsin Aquatics, Phoebe Bacon. Lane 5, Wolfpack Elite, Catherine Burkhoff. 6, from Ben Swim Club, Maddie Thornton. 7, Wolverine Aquatics, Melanie Quinto. Swimming unattached in lane 8, Summer Thresher. Semifinal 2, women's 200-meter backstroke. Here's Phoebe Bacon, the 4th fastest American in history in this event, 2:05.08. That's her personal best. Bacon silver in the 200-meter backstroke at the 2022 Budapest World Championships. And a 102.07 leads the way for Bacon, much quicker than her prelim pacing of 103.25. Second, Burkhoff, the 50 champ here in Sacramento, 102.80. Then Lonsdale, 104.59 from the 14-year-old from Dart Swimming. Lonsdale, 2:15.2 this morning. And a best time. That put her at number 56 all time in the 13-14 age group. Sub 2:15 will get you into the top 50. 32.5 over the third 50 as Bacon extends her lead to a 2.5 seconds. over Catherine Burkhoff in lane 5. Lonsdale holding third from lane 3 with a 34.2. And it should be a fantastic race tomorrow night with Ryan White, Phoebe Bacon, and Catherine Burkhoff, as Bacon sets the table with a 2:07.62, winning semifinal 2. Burkhoff second at 2:10.87. Lauren Lonsdale, 2:13.59, a massive drop. That'll bring her all the way up to number 26 all-time in the 13-14 age group. Results of the women's 200-meter backstroke semifinals. Advancing to tomorrow night's championship final, Phoebe Bacon, the top seed at 2:07.62. Ryan White, Catherine Burkhoff, Kennedy Dobson, Lauren Lonsdale, Maddie Thornton, Sutton Forbes, and Bridget Burton qualifies 8th for Swimming Canada with a 2:18.22. Finalists in event 23. The time is now 6:03. You have 30 minutes in which to declare. Got a couple minutes until our next racing. It'll be the men's 200-meter backstroke Pro Swim Series record set in 2017 by Zhu Jiayu of China at 1:55.04. Don't forget to join us inside the main entrance after finals tonight for a chance to get autographs from national team athletes Michael Andrew and Aiden Hayes. Introducing semifinal 1 of the men's 200-meter backstroke. Lane 1, Alto Swim Club, Omer Weiner. Lane 2, Swimming Canada, Blake Tierney. 3, Cypress Fairbanks Swim Club, Jackson Hartzler. In 4 from Alto Swim Club, Ethan Eck. 5, California Aquatics, Humberto Najera. 6, Team Puerto Rico, Yetziel Morales. 7, King Aquatic Club, Grant Bellin. Lane 8, Fort Collins Area Swim Team, Brennan O'Neill. Semifinal 1, men's 200-meter backstroke. talented field here in the two semifinals of the men's backstroke. Right now you got Ethan Eck out in front, the Canadian national, and doing his training over on the farm at Stanford. World Championship history at 9th in the 400-meter freestyle. Won this event at the Canadian trials. But then it was Blake Turney, his teammate in lane 2, who emerged at the Singapore World Champs as the Canadian backstroker, setting the national record in both the 100 and 200 events. Eck leads of 58.14, then Morales of Puerto Rico, 58.18. Morales, the Puerto Rican national record holder, at 157.97. Then it's Blake Turney in lane 2, his Canadian national record of 155.03. Eck and Morales together with 50 meters to go. Humberto Najera for Cal with a 30.1 to outsplit the field and move from 6th to 3rd on the third 50. And Humberto Najera finds himself now challenging for the win in semifinal 1. Najera is the Mexican national record holder with a 157.44. Also swam this event at the Singapore World Champs in 2025. It is Najera taking the win, 200.17. Eck 200.20. Third, Blake Tierney, 200.89. Ahead of Morales at 201.04. Hartzler, the top finishing American in lane 3, 201.61 for the 17-year-old. Let's meet the swimmers in semifinal 2, lane 1 from Riptide Swim Team, Anders Cushman. Lane 2, University of Alabama Swim Team, Tommy Hagar. Lane 3, NC State University, Daniel Deal. And 4 for California Aquatics, Keaton Jones. Lane 5, NC State, Gavin Kao. 6, University of Minnesota, Joey Tepper. 7, Swimming Canada, Jacques Harrison. Lane 8, Indiana Swim Club, Utkarsh Patil. Semifinal 2, men's 200-meter backstroke. Top seed in this group, Keaton Jones at 200.3 this morning. Jones, the runner-up in the 200 freestyle here in Sacramento. Also an NC2A All-American in the 200 free this year for the Golden Bears. Jones coming off an Olympic final at the Paris Games in the 200-meter backstroke, taking 5th place in that event. Second to Ryan Murphy at the Olympic trials with a 154.61. Jones out in the 27.49. Pretty much on pace from his morning effort. Daniel Deal second, 57.82 with the 100. Third, Tommy Hagar of Alabama. Hagar, the 21-year-old. Stronger in the 200 back, though also an Olympic trial qualifier in the 100-meter backstroke. Gavin Keogh, the 18-year-old from NC State, ranks number 17 all-time for the 17-18 age group with his personal best of 157.88. And KO moves into second with a 30.6 on the third 50, 29.9 from Keaton Jones. Jones leaving this field in the dust. It'll be between Hagar, Deal, and KO. The race for second place. As Keaton Jones reaches in with a 157.11. Very impressive second half to the race, and that'll put Jones at number 10 in the world standings for 2026. Keogh second, 159.19. Third, Deal, 159.76. That'll do it for the semifinals of the men's backstroke. We'll have your 8 qualifiers for tomorrow night's championship final, led by Keaton Jones in his 157.11. Also in that race will be Gavin Keogh, Daniel Deal, Humberto Najera, Tommy Hagar, Ethan Eck, Blake Tierney, and Yetzio Morales qualifying 8th from Puerto Rico with a 2:01.04. Finalists in event number 24. The time is now 6:13. You have 30 minutes. We are ready now for the women's 400-meter freestyle. The Pro Swim Series record 3:56.81 set last year by Katie Ledecky with Gator Swim Club. Consolation final. Racing in lane 1 for Empire KC Swim Club, Clara Seaman. 2, San Ramon Valley Aquatics, Rosa Hubord. 3, Wolverine Aquatics, Kingsley Rosevold. 4, California Aquatics, Catherine Hazel. 5, California Capital Aquatics, Elaine Luisetti. 6, University of Minnesota, Anya Kalyevich. 7, Pleasanton Seahawks, Ella Legg. 8, from Bellevue Club is Eliza Seibert. That's the 200-meter turn with Anya Kalyevich, your leader. Lane 6, 2:08.0. 2:09.9 from Luisetti. In lane 5, the 14-year-old from California Capital. Luisetti this morning a 4:24.44. It takes a 4:19.0 to break into the top 100 all-time rankings for the 13-14 swimmers. You also have Ella Legg in lane 7. in that age group, coming off the great 200 butterfly where she advanced to tomorrow night's final. Kaljevich, Luisetti, Hazel, those are your top three. Roosevelt moves into fourth at the 250-meter turn. Anya Kaljevich from Minnesota. She was in the semifinal of the 200 freestyle, and she's been leading from the get-go here until the final turn, where Elaine Luisetti has now taken the lead. 32-3 on the penultimate 50 from Luisetti, setting up a race here on the final 50 meters. Catherine Hazel in contention from lane 4, the 21-year-old from the University of California at Berkeley. Great racing strategy from Luisetti, turning it on at the right time and taking the victory with a 4:20.69. Catherine Hazel picks up second place with a 4:20.70, and third is Anya Kaljevich, 4:22.89. And now please join me in welcoming the championship final of the women's 400-meter freestyle. Introducing your finalists in lane 1, fourth in the 400 freestyle at last summer's Tier Pro Championships, representing Long Island Aquatic Club, Chloe Stepanek. Racing in lane 2, second place here in Sacramento in the 1500 freestyle from Sandpipers of Nevada and the University of Florida, Michaela Mattis. Lane 3, an SEC championship finalist from the city of Lafayette Aquatics, Marie Landreneau. Your top qualifier in lane 4 from the University of Georgia, last night's 400-meter individual medley champion representing Eastern Express Swim Team, Kennedy Dobson. Lane 5, the 1500 freestyle champion and Swedish national record holder from the University of Louisville, Tilda Hale. Lane 6, the NCAA champion in the 400 IM, representing Sandpipers and Michigan, Bella Sims. Lane 7, a six-time champion at the Boise Sectionals, representing California Aquatics, Alexa McDevitt. Lane 8, three-event NCAA championship qualifier, also from California, Ava Chavez. This is the championship final of the women's 400-meter freestyle. Here the Kennedy Dobson show picks up again, 59.46. The lead split for the swimmer out of lane 4. Dobson has been an absolute machine this week in Sacramento. She had a great freshman campaign for the Georgia Bulldogs. All-American in the 1650 and the 500 freestyle, picking up a 3rd place finish in the 500. Dobson, Landreneau, Hale. Those are your top 3 after 3 lengths of the pool. Dobson and Landreneau, teammates here. Hale of Louisville in lane 5. 4th, McDevitt of Cal in lane 7. 2:06.0 at the halfway point. Hale starting to flash some speed now out of lane 5 with a 31.6 to get ahead of Landreneau as they approach the bell turn. 400 free, national record for Sweden, a quick 4:06.0 from Sarah Sostrom. Dobson at 31.6. 3:05.0 going into the final 100. Hale at 3:07.5. Landreneau 3rd. 4th, McDevitt. 5th, Bella Sims in lane 6. Sims, one of the top performers in U.S. history with her lifetime best of 4:03.25. Sims raced the 400 free at the Fukuoka World Championships, where she made the final, taking 8th place overall. 31.5, no one matching the speed here from Dobson in lane 4. Looking to double up on her 400 titles in as many days. 400 IM champ last night. And Kennedy Dobson continues her tear in Sacramento with a 4:07.64. She gets within a second of her lifetime best. Tilda Hale, 2nd, 4:10.94. 3rd, Marie Landreneau, 4:12.01. Got one more set of consolation and championship events for you, the men's 400 freestyle. Then we'll get to the bonus finals. But before the start of the bonus finals, that'll be your chance to head over to the entrance to the facility and get autographs from national team members Michael Andrew and Aiden Hayes.
It's been a monster week here in Sacramento for Kennedy Dobson. A 2nd win, only a 2nd off your personal best time in the 400 free as well. What were you happiest with how that swim went?
I think I tried to stay close to my race strategy, and being a 2nd off makes me really confident for later this summer.
You have shown your versatility and you've put up multiple personal best times this week. What does that tell you about where your training is as you head into the summer?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just makes me really excited. We've been doing a lot of hard stuff at practice just to get ready for these different events, so I couldn't be happier.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Next up, event 26, men's 400-meter freestyle. The pro swim record set earlier this year by Sam Short of Australia at 3:43.49. Consolation final. Racing in our console final in 1 from St. Petersburg, Grant Sanders. 2, Mason Manta-Rays, Jason Zhao. 3, Cougar Aquatics, Darwin Anderson. 4, UBC Thunderbirds, Paul Hebrard. 5, West Coast Aquatics, Xianta Lee. 6, Swim Streamline, Micah Tennyson. 7, Bellingham Bay Swim Team, Dylan Fisk. Lane 8 from SMU, Leo Peleas. Grant Sanders back at it for St. Petersburg Aquatics in lane 1 with a 56.4 on the opening 100. He leads Tennyson in 6th, then Zhao in lane 2, third at 57.12. Sanders continuing to impress out of lane 1. He's got a lifetime best of 3:57.9 on a return to the sport. And he keeps getting faster. Made his first appearance at the Olympic trials at 2016 in Omaha. Went on to race at the 2021 and 2024 trials. His best finish in 2021 was 13th in the 200 individual medley. Up 2,000 meters of racing yesterday for Sanders. And now we've got lane 5, Xianta Lee, the 16-year-old out of Washington in lane 5. He was last night's 400 IM champion. Lee has been a 3:56.8 in this event. Lee at the 100 was a 57.5, 157.9 at the 200, and then 30.3, 30.1 to pull away from this field and turn it 258.3 at the 300. And Lee with a 29.8 going into the final turn, feeling good with plenty of kick, pushing him forward ahead of this field. Again, his lifetime best of 3:56.8. He's not going to be far from that here in the console final of the men's 400. And and Chantilly stopping the clock with a strong 3:57.23. Darwin Anderson second, 3:58.13. Third goes to Paul Hebrard in lane 4, 2:59.82 for the Thunderbirds out of British Columbia. And now let's meet the championship final in the men's 400-meter freestyle. Lane assignments for championship contenders in lane 1, Big Ten Conference Championship finalists in the 500 freestyle for the University of Minnesota, Luke Brennan. Lane 2 is a 3-time champion at Oceanside Sectionals representing California Aquatics, Julian Rousseau. Racing out of lane 3, a 2-time world championship team member for USA Swimming, representing Stanford and the Jersey Wahoos, Henry McFadden. Your top seed in lane 4, 2025 World Championship qualifier in this event, representing Pleasanton, Luka Mijatovic. Lane 5, a 3-time finalist at the Spanish Spring Championships, representing South Florida, Juan Valmitiana. Lane 6, 9th at the 2025 Worlds in the 400-meter freestyle, representing Stanford, Ethan Eck. Lane 7 from Tsunami Swim Team of Kansas City, a 4-time champion at the Columbia Sectionals, Ellis Creasy. Racing in lane 8, 2026 U Sports champion in the 400-meter freestyle, representing Canada, Aiden Kirk. Championship final of the men's 400-meter freestyle. Get a look here now at the young phenom out of the Pleasanton Seahawks, committed to the University of Texas, Luka Mijatovic, your top seed in lane 4. He's coming off the 3:45.30 at the December Toyota US Open Championships in this event to establish the 15-16 national age group record. A very strong showing there. Second to only Leon Marchand and beating out Carson Foster and Luke Hobson in that swim. On that night in Austin, he was out in a 53.94. Faster than that here in Sacramento, 53.39. His morning swim today at 3:52.8. Put him at number 67 all time in the 17-18 age group. His 3:45.30 time as a 16-year-old, already faster than the 17-18 NAG, which is a 3:46.01 set by Ryan Erisman. Mijatovic back in Austin in December, out in a 151.3 here in Sacramento, 150.6 on personal best pace, 29.0 on that 50. The race for second led by Ethan Eck, the Canadian, representing Stanford in lane 6, 154.5. Then it's Juan Valmitiana, 155.5. Valmetiana has been a 353.8. The Spanish national record belongs to Carlos Garage, 347.29. 29-0 there from Mijanovic. Already here in Sacramento, winning the 1500 freestyle and breaking the 15-minute mark to be the top American performer for the 2026 calendar year. Also put himself into the top 5 all-time in the 17-18 age group. Looking for a 300 split sub 250 here. We'll see what Luca's got. Flips at a 248.7, well under pace from Austin. Ethan Eck at 253.9, third Valmetiana 255.39. The 350 split for Mijanovic, 317.9. You see 317 anything on the scoreboard, and let's make some noise for this youngster out of the Bay Area on the final 50. 317 still on pace for Mijanovic. All right, Sacramento, he's breathing your way. Let's give him a wave. Let's bring him home. 25 meters to go. Chasing the national age group record for 17, 18 years old, a 346.0. And Mijanovic continues his tear on the record book with a 345.20. A best time by a 1/10 of a second and a new national age group record. Ethan Eck second with a 351.64. Third, Juan Valmetiana, 352.76.
I'm here with a very happy swimmer, another personal best time, this one in the 400 free. That distance can be challenging for a lot of swimmers. What was the key to such a great 400 today?
Yeah, I think just having a very good back half. I know I have a pretty good opening 200, so I just wanted to take out pretty quick and hold on as much as I can.
So wins in the 400 and the 1500, lifetime bests in both. How specifically do you take this momentum into the rest of the summer?
Yeah, I think I know I'm in a very good spot. My training has been very good recently, so I'm excited for the rest of the summer.
Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
All right, again, now's your chance to get autographs with national team members Michael Andrew and Aiden Hayes near the entrance to the facility as we go to our bonus finals. And first up, the 200-meter butterfly. Women's 200-meter butterfly bonus final. Racing in lane 1 from First Colony Swim, Winnie Liu. 2, Flagstaff Snow Tracks, Victoria Korn. 3 from Markham Aquatic Club, Amy Chai. 4, Alto Swim Club, Ella Jablonski. 5, Ella Ackerman. 6, Fresno State Swimming, Claire Lucan. 7, Canyons Aquatic Club, Tori Yamamura. Lane 8, Orinda Aquatics, Lily Young. Through the 100, it's Ackerman in lane 5 ahead of Jablonski. Third, Amy Chai in lane 3. Ackerman continuing to look good here on the third 50. Ackerman this morning at 2:24.7. Going to drop all sorts of time tonight, it appears. Chai from lane 3, the 17-year-old out of Canada. A good finish here from Young of Orinda Aquatics in lane 8. 2:19.1, a 5-second drop for Ackerman. Second, Lily Young, 2:20.7 after being 6th at the 150, home in a 34.9. Third, Amy Chai, 2:20.81. Event 20, men's 200-meter butterfly. Bonus final. Our 2 gentlemen competing here in the bonus final. Lane 4 from California Aquatics is Ian Platts Mills. Lane 5, Tsunami Swim Team of Kansas City, Sam Hennenfent. Platts Mills has been in control for the entirety of this event. still holding the advantage into the final 15 meters. This morning at 2:08.28. And he will drop down to a 2:07.75 in the bonus final. 2:09.32 from Hennenfen, a huge drop from his 2:13.0 this morning. We head back to the far end of the pool now. We get the 50-meter freestyle bonus events. Bonus final in the women's 50 free, and 1 is Lila Haran, 2 Grace Perry, 3 Louise Scherer, 4 Lucy Thomas, 5 Sutton Forbes, and 6 Lainey Tietjen, 7 Eleanor Garrity, line 8 Olivia Summers. Summers showing speed in lane 8 for Lifetime Northern California. Here comes lane 4 as well, Lucy Thomas. It is Summers your winner, 26.02. Lucy Thomas with a 26.13. Third is Grace Perry, 26.26. Bonus final, men's 50-meter freestyle. Lane 1 is Ryan Nordheim, 2 Luca Battaglini, 3 Hamato Okadome, 4 Brody Chandler, 5 Nick Antonio, 6 Boudin Shah, 7 Jason Zhao, lane 8 Cole Fout. Battaglini in 2, Shad in 6, look to be the top 2. It is Battaglini, 23.09, touching out Okadome at the 23.25. And then lane 1, Ryan Nordheim, third with a 23.29. We'll stay at this end of the pool as we go now to the 200s of backstroke. Bonus final, women's 200-meter backstroke. Racing in the 200 backstroke, lane 1, Upper Dublin Aquatic Club, Victoria Williams. 2, Empire KC Swim Club, Carson Ward. 3, UC Davis Aqua Monsters, Brianna Goff. 4, Empire KC Swim Club, Ashlyn Bolyard. 5, Falfin Swimming, Myra Lee. 6, Orinda Aquatics, Claire Meisner. 7 for Orinda is Bella Smith. Lane 8, Markham Aquatic Club, Ashley Wilkie. So we had Brianna Goff at the 100 with a 108.2, then Ashlyn Bolyard on the third 50, 35.9 to take the lead in lane 4. Claire Meisner now, or correction, lane 7, Bella Smith. She was 35.9 on the third 50. Smith even with Bolyard as we approach the final touch this morning. Smith at 225.9, Bolyard 224.2. And they'll each better that dramatically here with a pair of 220s. Bella Smith first to the wall at 220.05. 220.23 from Ashlyn Bolyard at lane 4. Third goes to Myra Lee with a 221.33 in lane 5. It's just a men's 200-meter backstroke bonus final. Here we are in the bonus heat in lane 2 from Tsunami Swim Team is Graham Henderson. 3, Empire KC, Josh Battison. 4, West Coast Aquatics, Gentle Lee. 5, Avon Swim Club, Brett Boyd. 6, Cypress Fairbanks, Andrew Ted. And 7 from Dart Swimming is Tommy Jang. Here we've got Breck Boyd in lane 5, 2:11.8 this morning, down to a 2:08.11. 2:10.3 from Sienta Lee, continuing to show his speed. 16-year-old from West Coast Aquatics in lane 4. Third, Josh Battison, or correction, third was lane 7, Tommy Jang of Dart, the 2:10.8. Back to the 400-meter freestyle on the women's side. Bonus final, women's 400-meter freestyle. Here in our bonus final, lane 1, Markham Aquatic Club, Alice Jen. 2, Cougar Aquatics, Cher Patrick. 3, King Aquatic Club, Audrey Welfare. 4, from Maverick Aquatics, Olivia Hansen. 5, Markham Aquatic Club, Lily Chine. 6, Bellevue Club, Sophia Wisga. 7, Cougar Aquatics, Haley Tiffany. 8, Riptide Swim Team, Callie Marks. Into the final 100 meters goes Sophia Wisga with the lead. Haley Tiffany second, third Hansen, and fourth. Wisga fighting to hold this lead with Olivia Hansen moving up in lane 4. We saw Hansen at 4:29.9 this morning. Wisga 4:32.2. And Lily Chai right in there as well. And the great race to the finish does go to Olivia Hansen, a 4:27.61. Just 3 100ths better than Sophia Wisga and 4 100ths better than Lily Chai at 4:27.65. Men's 400-meter freestyle bonus final. Lane 1 for Seattle Metropolitan Aquatic Club is Luke Dunn. 2 Cougar Aquatics, Easton Mauser. 3 Swimming Canada, Zach Paris. 4 Tsunami Swim Team, Deacon Gutschel. 5 Pierce Bickerton. 6 California Aquatics, Ian Platts Mills. 7 Laker Ridge Swim Team, Zach Powers. Lane 8 UBC Thunderbirds, Andrew Coombs. Good race here in our middle lanes in the final race of the night. Gutschel in 4, Pierce Bickerton in 5. Parise in 3, Mauser in 4, all separated by just 0.6 of a second. And right behind them is Andrew Coombs from lane 8 for the University of British Columbia. Gutschel and Bickerton each with a 4:03 this morning. See if they can push each other to a quicker time tonight with Coombs lurking from lane 8. Pair of 3:01s, 3:020 from Coombs, then Parise at 3:02.2. 50 meters to go, and we got a rumble here with Deacon Gutschall and Pierce Bickerton. Gutschall in 4, Bickerton in 5, fighting to the final touch. Andrew Coombs from lane 8. Bickerton in 5 with a slight advantage, 4:03.9 this morning. Deacon Gutschall snags the win, 29.8 on the final 50, 4:01.92, 4:02 flat for Pierce Bickerton. Third goes to Andrew Coombs with a 4:02.17 from lane 8. Coombs a huge drop with a 4:07.9 in the prelims. Great racing, gentlemen. Way to finish up the Friday night finals of the 2026 TYR Pro Swim Series in Sacramento. We thank you all for being a part of our contest here this evening. Make sure to join us tomorrow morning for the final day of competition and preliminaries. 50 butterfly, the 100 breaststroke, the 200 backstroke. Correction, 50 fly, 100 breast, 100 free. Looks like that's all we have tomorrow morning. Please help out the wonderful staff here at the North Natomas Aquatic Center and clean up your area as you exit the facility. Please drive safely and have yourself a